Cutting through the noise, a strategic framework for AI platform decisions, a CEO guide to choosing the right pattern, not just the right platform. So you're not drowning in options, you're operating with distorted information. What's in your head, what's you put into words, what you end up saying, what other understand. How this applies to your AI platform strategy, leak point, what is in their head, vendor side, full product complexity, limitation, roadmap, uncertainty, your side, your actual business need, constraint, budget, reality, what they put into words, polished pitch, selective benefits, competitive positioning, your side's RFP requirements, evolution criteria, what they end up saying, oversimplified promise, we do everything claims, we need AI capabilities too vague, what other understand, your team here, this solves all our problem, vendors here, they will buy whatever we pitch. The result, decision meets on a distorted information at every stage. Everybody sells a hammer, calling everything a nail. Every week brings another vendor pitch. AWS says Bedrock is the answer. Azure pushes OpenAI services the future. Oracle claims that the native just worked with your HCM service now, and this now is the purpose built for ITSM. Salesforce promises Agentforce will transform customer engagement. The issue isn't it that they are lying. It is that their perspective is biased. Each vendor is right for their slice of the problem. The most important AI decision isn't which platform but what pattern. Pattern 1, native system. Lives internally in one system, action stays here. Pattern 2, orchestration spans 2 plus systems, needs a unified user experience. Pattern 3, hybrid, 80% native with occasional external data load. The pattern determines the platform, not the way around. Classify your use case, not your vendor. Use case classifier. For each AI use case, answer how many system contains the data needed. One system, example, all in Oracle SCM. Two or more system, example, HR, IT, finance. Where do these action or workflow execute? Within a single system boundary, across multiple system boundaries? Do users need a unified interface regardless of backend? Yes, they don't. They should know which system is answering. No, they are already working in a scientific specific system. What percentage of queries need external data? 0%, fully self-contained, less than 20% occasional external needs, greater than 20% frequent cross-system requirements. Steps 2 and 3, match pattern to use case and apply the cost reality check. Match pattern to use case. If your use case lives entirely in one system, action stays there. Spans 2 plus systems, need unified UX, is 80% plus native with occasional external needs. The right system is native system. Platform will use that system's native AI agent. Orchestration, build hub in your primary cloud, AWS, Azure, hybrid. Native primary selective cloud integrator. The cost reality check, native pattern, token cost higher, integration minimal, maintenance vendor managed, lock and risk higher, best when single system, simplicity is greater than the cost. Orchestration pattern, token cost lower, integration significant, maintenance self-managed, lock-in risk lower, best when multi-system scales justify complexity. Decision rule, if native TCO is within 1.5x of orchestration, TCO choose native for similar, beyond 1.6 orchestration complexity may be justified. The framework in action, 3 scenarios, 3 clear answers. Scenario 1, updating HR record. An employee asks an agent to update their personal details. Data and actions are entirely within the Oracle SCM system. Pattern, native system. Use Oracle's native AI agent. The 2 to 3x token cost is justify the simplicity and a lack of integration risk. Scenario 2, cross-departmental sales reports. A sales director asks for a report combining CRM data, Salesforce finance data, Oracle and inventory data. Pattern orchestration, build an orchestration hub on Azure AI. The upfront integration cost is necessary to provide a unified multi-system view. Scenario 3, IT support with occasional financial data. An IT support agent uses ServiceNow as to resolve tickets. 90% of the queries are IT related, but 5% requires checking an employer cost center in the finance system. Pattern hybrid. Use ServiceNow as the primary with the targeted serverless function, example AWS Lambda for the occasional finance data local. What they say versus what they mean, decoding the vendor pitch, the hidden trade of what they say. Native AI just works with your data. Native agents cost 2 to 3x more per token than the cloud alternative. Our platform handles everything, forcing multi-system use cases into one platform, create architectural depth, seamless integration. Every integration point is a future maintenance burden. Enterprise ready security, lock-in cost compounds. Over time, switching becomes prohibited. Red flags. Upfront does everything. Reality. No platform does everything well. The cost is competitive. Reality. Demand and apple-to-apple TCO comparison. Easy migration from your current setup. Reality. Ask for reference who actually migrate. Avoiding the lock-in question. Reality. If they don't discuss exit strategy, they know you will be trapped. The CIO evolution checklist, a structured approach to vendor management. Before any vendor meeting, have I classified this use case by data residency and a workflow scope? Do I know which pattern fits before hearing their pitch? Am I evaluating their solution against my pattern needs or their marketing? During vendor conversation, What the all-in-one cost per query at 10x, 50k and 100k monthly queries? How do I export my data in prompts if I need to switch? Show me a customer who switched from your platform. What did it cost them? After vending meeting, does their solution match my key use case pattern, or are they forcing a fit? Did they acknowledge trade-offs or only benefits? What is my exit strategy if they do not work? Calibrating your oversight, the CI visibility grid, frequency low, communication high, CI by CTO visibility grid for AI initiative, regular check-ins, mission critical, self-sustaining, milestone review, low and high depth of detail needed, AI native type, native pattern pilots, orchestration hub build, vendor evolution, frameworks rollout, your involvement quadrant, self-sustaining, mission critical, regular check-ins, milestone reviews. The governance trap to avoid: don't apply high oversight to everything. It slows down low risk work and it creates bottleneck that vendors exploit. Why saying no strategically drives higher AI adoption? Low to high strategical refusal means deprioritize, commit and a focus, renegotiate, decline and justify strategic importance. Without the metrics, 10 AI initiative all under resource, 20% adoption rate, team burnout, AI does not work narrative. With the matrix, 3I initiatives fully resource, 80% adoption rate on a focus initiative, team success, AI delivers value narrative. The CIO who says no strategically delivers more AI value than the one who says yes to everything. The strategic foundation, 7 questions to answer before any vendor call. How does the organization define success? What is your purpose? What is your vision? How do we assess our business portfolio? What can we learn from benchmarks? What portfolio choice can we make? How can we ensure a successful sustained changes? Without these answers, the result is a vendor-driven strategy and a buyer remorse. With these answers, the result is a business-driven strategy and a confident decisions. Your strategic stand, innovate or imitate. Innovate or imitate. Is the industry nascent? Yes. Are you inside the frontier? Yes. Imitate with the imitation radius. No, innovate. Strategy, innovate. Build differential AI capabilities when AI is core to your competitive environment. How orchestration pattern with the custom hub logic. Imitate, adopt, proven patterns when AI is for operational efficiency, not differentiation. How native patterns with established best practice. Do not let vendors decide your innovations. Your choice of pattern must reflect your strategic ambition. From distorted information to the precise communication. Communication, leaks, fixed intervention. Document the use cases with a pattern classification before talking to vendors. Make the implicit explicit. Use the decision framework vocabulary. Ask pattern-based question, not feature-based question. Precise communication. Require vendor to map their solution to your patterns. If they can't, they don't understand your need. The framework advantage. Without framework, we need AI capabilities. Vendor controls the conversation. Decision based on the best pitch. With framework, we have 5 native and 3 orchestration use cases. You control the evolution criteria, decision based on pattern fit. Your 30-day action plan, inventory and a classified list, top 10 to 15 AI use cases and SI a primarily pattern, native orchestration and a hybrid. Week 2 cost baseline, gather current AI spending and a build rough TCO model for each pattern. Week 3 vendor reality check, re-evaluate pending vendor proposal against your pattern classification. Week 4 decision framework adoption. Socialize the pattern-based approach with the architecture team and establish governance. You don't have a vendor selection problem, you have a decision framework selections problem.